And the 2019 Community Policing Award goes to a devoted, dedicated, loved, and absolutely amazing Dr. Stout. Wow. What an honor to be part of a network of people that care so much about their community and so much about our community policing program. My name is Brian Wallace. I'm with Biloxi Police Department, and this afternoon I'm here to talk to you about community-oriented policing. If you never understood what community-oriented policing is and how it actually works, no worries, I'm going to explain. We as homeowners, renters, concerned citizens, we see things we don't feel is right or just bother us in our own neighborhood and communities. We often wish that there was something we could do to make us feel better and wonder what we can do to help. Although a lot of people have said, I don't want to be involved or it's not my business, some even say, I wish I could help. Well, community oriented policing, you can. This program is designed to involve the community. I'm going to explain the purpose of the program and what it takes to have a successful program in your community. So let's start off. What is community oriented policing? Community oriented policing, according to the Department of Justice, is a philosophy that promotes organizational strategies to support systematic use of partnerships and problem solving techniques to proactively address the immediate conditions that cause rise in the public of public safety, such as crime, social disorder, or fear of crime. Usually, the police departments and sheriff's departments respond to a call for service. They arrive on scene. These officers and deputies make sure the scene is safe and ask everyone in the area, can you tell me what happened? The majority of the time, the next question is, no, I can't tell you what happened. Or the next statement is, no, I can't tell you what happened. Or we ask, do you know who this is? They say no. Well, in a true community-oriented policing program, when you have that program in place, when you ask these questions, these officers are asking these questions to figure out the six main questions of any investigation. This investigation always is like every other investigation. We have to find out the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the how. So, community-oriented policing does this for us, and it involves the community. The first thing, in order to have a partnership, a working partnership with the community, is you have to get out and talk to your community. You have to identify those individuals and organizations that serve to identify and solve the problems in the community. The next thing is to have an organizational transformation. With this provides the community and officers structure, management, personnel, and information systems to support the proactive problem solving partnerships. The next level of the problem solving is that the process starts with once you have identified the problems in the community. Then you evaluate, you develop, and you carry out said plans to reduce these problems. Lastly, the success of the program around the country, while the program is not a fix-all for all problems between the community and the police, it also does not guarantee a perfect neighborhood, but it does work. Studies have shown that the program has had significant positive effects overall with the attitudes towards police officers. This leads to more cooperation between citizens and the problem communities and the police. With this cooperation, it leads to more arrests, more information gathered. It leads to less repeated problems, as well as an overall better community. The community-oriented police program is proven effective time and time again, and it is very well respected and used in the United States. More and more departments are trying this method and changing accordingly. Since it started in the early 1960s and become the new norm in the 70s and 80s, community-oriented policing does work. Over the years, the basics for community-oriented policing has remained the same. The program is truly just being a good and caring citizen. In Biloxi, we model our department and our shifts around this philosophy. We have hybrid. We've taken the community-oriented policing, and we've put in tips, places and tips for you to put tips in, and as well for you to contact the police and remain anonymous. Or we've also maintained relationships and made new relationships with these businesses that allow us to interact with the community. We've taken a hybrid approach. We also do what's called intelligence-based policing, and the intelligence-based policing is based off of tips and information we receive from the community. This could be through the Ring doorbell systems. This could be through Crime Stoppers tips lines. This could be through emails, just anonymous emails sent to the police department or to dispatch, or any of these type sources of information. So, in conclusion, I want to remind you that the purpose of the day was to inform you how community-oriented policing works. We discussed the three main parts of community-oriented policing, such as the purpose of the program, what it takes to have a successful program, and what the studies show that the program is successful. Remember, there's always something you can do, even if you feel like it doesn't matter. That little bit of cooperation you may have in other members of the community or with the police yourself may lead to a break in the investigation. It can have a huge effect on investigations and also have a huge effect on the community around you. Any little tidbit of information for law enforcement is useful. So, with that being said, I'm going to close and say thank you for your time, thank you for your effort, and thank you for what you do in your community. Have a good day.